Hi Sag, this is your end of May reading. Hi, welcome guys. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your loyalty. Sagittarius, quick astrological messages here, real quick Astro. So basically, main thing for you guys, yep, full moon eclipse, total lunar eclipse in your sign, Sag. So emotions are definitely going to be running high. You probably already feel this because it's on the 26th, so it's approaching. You do have the south node there, so it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling this energy in your reading of a decision, an emotional decision that you've been putting off, or that you didn't want to take, you didn't want to make the decision. But I feel like the time is pretty much now. Like, you have to make the decision because you have the 7th house as Gemini, and we have the north node there, as well as Venus, and Mercury is in shadow. It's going to be retrograde, going retrograde on the 30th. So you see, there's like, you've been overthinking it, I feel, but it's inevitable right now that the decision has to be made because it's just getting really heavy on your shoulders. It's kind of in how do you say this? It's keeping you from moving forward. It's keeping you from thinking clearly. It's a hindrance. It's a weight. It's like a 10 of Wands energy. Now, in your 3rd house of Aquarius, we also are going to have Saturn going retrograde on the 22nd, which is after tomorrow, I think. Today's the 21st. I don't even know. So Saturn in your 3rd house, you know, it's giving me that energy of you wanting to speak your words, you wanting not to make a decision. Again, not wanting to hurt, offend, or disappoint someone. You know, you're trying to protect someone. By protecting someone, you are hindering your own self. You know, you are hurting yourself. By not wanting to hurt someone, you're hurting yourself. Okay. So it's like, might as well, you know, nip it in the bud now so that you both can move on with your life. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be any type of relationship. It's definitely something you have to speak up. Okay, now in Pisces, your 4th house, we have Neptune and Jupiter. So you try to, like, you know, look at it from a different perspective. You try to believe in it. You try to believe that it was going to get better. The situation was going to fix itself. But I feel like now it's like you're in a tight spot and you're seeing the truth of the situation. Okay. Now, in Cancer is your 8th house. We have Mars. So it's like, that's that momentum, right? That's that thing inside of you that's telling you, this is not possible anymore. You have to make this emotional decision. Okay. 6th house, you have Uranus. It's Taurus. Okay. Your 6th house, you have Uranus there. Again, that energy of forward movement, of having to bulldoze through a very difficult situation. But it starts by you expressing, you know, it starts by you expressing yourself. And it's something you're halting, you're stopping, or you're completely getting away from. Something that can no longer continue. Okay, now I don't know what that is, guys. So let's see, Sag. Let's get deeper here with what is this thing, this emotional decision, what is attached to it, okay? So Spirit, this is going to be your main reading, and then we'll do a extra reading, okay? A bonus eclipse reading, which would be a whole different reading, okay? So this is going to be your first reading now. Let's get into it. For Sag, please, Spirit, end of May, Sagittarius, end of May. Like, yeah, you thought something was going to work itself out. You wanted to believe in it. But you have to face it now. It's just not going to. And you're in a position where you're going to have to make the decision. You're going to have to break some kind of news to someone or some people. All right, Spirit. What else do we have? 2 cards. They're the first. So you have surrender and doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I can release my need to control. Yeah, it's like you're trying to come up with things that could be like, okay, I can fix this. Well, maybe I should just wait, you know, maybe this and that. Finding excuses, trying to control the situation. But there's no controlling it, pretty much, unfortunately. You know, like I said, you tried to believe in the positive, you know, you tried to look at it in a positive way. You had hope, you know, you gave time to the situation, to the person. But you're going to have to make this tough decision, unfortunately, and just release the control. Release the hope of the situation changing when you know deep down inside that there's no other option but to let this person go or for you to go. Okay, and it's not something that you can rationalize. It's just a feeling. You can feel it. That it's over. It's done. It's dead. It's a dead end, right? So let's get into the tarot now and get more cards here. Spirit, what do you have for Sag, please? I mean, eclipses are culmination. It's the end of something. But it's a total eclipse, you know. So it's not just a full moon, which is already a completion, but we have an eclipse here. So it's a big reveal. It's expression. It's shocking. It's surprising, right? Also, guys, this could be somebody telling you something. Somebody breaking some kind of news to you, okay? All right, Spirit. I don't know. For some of you, I'm hearing somebody might have lost a baby prematurely. That's for some of you, not all of you, obviously. Because there's a lot of 4th house energy, you know? Cancer is your 8th, but it's Cancer, so it's the 4th, right? Look at this, the home front. For some of you, this is separation. This is a divorce. You guys tried. You tried. You tried. But the trying is becoming like a burden. Remember, I was feeling that 10 of Wands energy. So this is like, it could be a wedding, a marriage, sorry. It could be you guys living together. Again, that's 4th house energy. This is about your home and the person in your home whom you share a home with. And you guys are separating. Okay, for some of you, you're one roommate, you're kicking somebody out. Okay, you might have felt sorry, but it's time for that emotional decision. 2 of Wands reversed. This is making a choice as well. This is taking another path, choosing another path, another way. It's reversed. You see, you didn't want to make it. You didn't want to make that decision, but you've been trying to control it. You know, you had doubts, you had hope again. You wanted to control it, but it's time for this decision to be made. It's time, okay? They definitely are going to be surprised, okay? Or you are. Like I said, this could be you as well. All right, what else, Spirit? And they might not understand it and feel that you're detached and you're cold, you know, insensitive, or you might feel that way when this person comes up. There's a separation, definitely a separation here. A change in the home front. A living situation is changing. What else, Spirit? Two cards. Yeah, somebody's leaving. Sorry. Somebody is leaving. So this is that emotional decision. And you have the Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's been held back. It's been retarded. Like retarded meaning, you know, put on hold. Tardy, right? It's been put on hold. It's been put on ice. You know, it's like, no, 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 I can't do this. It's too harsh. It's too, you know, insensitive. It seems kind of mean, you know, but it's just that you guys, you know, it's time for you to go on your own, you know, different paths now. That's what it is. You guys don't share the same vision anymore. It's time to go on your path and they go on theirs. You know, you guys learned the lessons. There's something better out there. It's bittersweet for sure. It's emotional, like I said. But it is time. It's time. Okay? What else? Yeah. 3 of Swords. Definitely a relationship here. Love, friendship. I don't feel like it's work. A co-worker relationship. It's a... Ooh, I feel strongly a marriage here. Put this 3 of Swords right under the 4. It's divorce or separation. Yeah. See? This was upright, sorry. Let's get some more. I'm hearing departure. Somebody's going to feel abandoned. Oh, definitely. It's for sure. Yeah, there's no happiness anymore. You can't do... it's so blatantly clear now that there's no other option, guys. 10 of Cups reversed and the 3 of Swords, guys. Come on. It's tough. You've done everything you can, though. You know? You can't lie to yourself. You both can't lie to yourselves anymore. Some of you already separated, and now it's clear that there's no, you know, it's like we might as well separate for good. It started maybe with a separation, somebody moved out. Now you guys are filing for, you know, for those of you that are married, you're filing finally for divorce. You both want something else. There might be a child involved. Maybe that's why it was so difficult for you guys to make a decision. Unfortunately, I want to say some of you, there might be somebody else in the picture. I'm not saying they cheated on you with this person, but they definitely have somebody they can count on. Fresh energy is here around them or around you. Somebody you can count on. I'm not saying it's the lover, okay? I'm not seeing that here. But for some of you, maybe, yeah. For some of you too, somebody might have cheated and you forgave them, but you just feel like, I forgave them in my mind, but my heart hasn't forgiven them. You know, this whole thing is resurfacing. We do have Pluto retrograde in your second house of Taurus. It's Capricorn, but it's Tauran energy, which is all about Venus, love, 10 of Cups energy, you know, kind of like loving surroundings, luxury, feeling good, being around people you love, just like merry, happy-go-lucky, the ultimate love. Pluto retrograde there. Then we're going to have, like I said, Mercury retrograde in your 7th house of Gemini. So you might find, you know, stuff might come back into the surface. You might find an old email, an old message, and it just brings everything back up. You know, I feel like this is I'm feeling an energy of something that was like, that happened. And then you thought you were able to move on from it. Either you or them. Regardless, you both are coming to the realization and the conclusion that you can't fix this. You can't. There's resentment. Or there's not resentment, but it's just like there's denial, and you might have forgiven in your mind, but not your heart hasn't forgiven. You know, your heart is still heartbroken. You're still heartbroken. You know, you're unhappy because this lingering feeling, you just can't shake it off. So maybe you didn't forgive. You know, you wanted to believe you did, but you didn't. They wanted to believe they did, but they didn't. And you kept putting band-aids on the situation, but the truth of the matter is that something broke when this happened, whatever it is, or you just drifted apart, as simple as that. But I feel like something happened here. There's a lack of, you lost each other's trust. There's a lack of trust here. You tried so hard, you know, to make it work. But whatever was broken is just unfixable. You tried. Yeah, you tried to temper it. You tried to fix it. You tried to speak it, talk it out, you know, and genuinely, really, truly want to make it work. But to balance the situation, but no. You guys are not on the same wavelength. I mean, you cannot feel the same emotions, right? We're different. So now it shows. Now it shows. I think this is the best decision so that you both can heal. Temperance and start over, right? And who knows, maybe you guys, you know, you definitely need time alone, away. You both need time alone, away. Like I said, for some of you, this happened a long time ago and you separated, but then you tried, you know, this like time alone, healing, you know, like time to yourself kind of energy. But you're realizing there's no going back. For some of you, this is recent. It just happened. And this is what's coming for you guys. You're definitely going to need some time alone. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't work out. I don't know. But there definitely needs to be some time alone. And honestly, I'm just going to say this. I don't think this situation can be fixed either way. I don't think it can. I'm sorry to tell you. I don't think so. I mean, 3 of Swords and 10 of Cups reversed. I would have liked to see the 10 of Cups upright. That would have given me some hope. But I mean, here we have the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups reversed. And we have the 8 of Cups. So, I don't know. I don't think the situation can be fixed, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, Sag. Again, guys, this doesn't have to be love, like a romantic. It could be a friend. Somebody definitely has disappointed you or just lied to you. And you tried, but it's just not working. Let's get an oracle and then jump into the eclipse reading. I think there wasn't a communication when it happened. You guys kind of swept it under the rug because you didn't want to deal with it. So you kept a lot of emotions bottled up, and that's what's resurfacing now, unfortunately, for you. Phases. The lunar phases. From new moon to full moon. See, that energy I'm talking about gaining momentum here. That energy of things bubbling up. Things are coming back to the surface, like I said. Let's read this card. It's a 16-7. We're just giving it away, you know, and giving it away to the divine. Not trying to control it. You know, approaching it with wisdom. So we have, every season has its reason, and mine is acceptance of the moment, which is also releasing the need to control and the need to know all the answers. I am not allowing myself to flow into the energy of the moment. Am I not allowing myself to flow in the energy of the moment? Am I judging people, situations, and moments in a way that allows me to be stuck in this moment? It's acceptance. It is finally time to accept your feelings, to recognize what you feel, and not try to fix it, because you feel it, and that's it. You can't hide from your feelings and your emotions. You can try to suppress them, you know, but it's going to work only just for a while. And I think that it's coming up now. It's just like you can't. The lid is about to blow off. You've tried so hard to suppress this. But it's coming up. Just make sure that you don't let your emotions get the best of you. Okay? You've done so well. I don't want this to turn into a fight or something aggressive. Because you definitely have done so well, you know. But it could happen because, actually, you know, exactly because you've been holding back so long. And, you know, pressing down these emotions that it could come off, you know, kind of in an aggressive way. A blaming way. Accusatory way. You know, yeah, this is, you did this. And, you know, blaming on the other. It might get all over the place. I mean, we do have Mars in Cancer, which is your 8th house, you know, your emotions. So, yeah, guys, basically, it's an emotional decision, definitely. But you know what, like I said, and I repeat, you've tried everything you could. So there's nothing to feel bad about. Okay? There's nothing to regret, nothing to feel bad about. All right, guys? Okay, eclipse reading for Sag. Let's get into it. Let's see what kind of planet house is affected by this eclipse here. For you, beautiful Sag. Spirit for Sag, please. Sorry if it's getting darker. It's like so. Usually it doesn't get this dark at this time. Alright, Spirit, what else for Sag? Eclipse, please. Eclipse reading bonus for Sag. Let's get 3 cards for Sagittarius. Oops. Okay. Yeah, opposition, which is balance, which we had the Temperance card, right? You know, it's like, make sure it doesn't get too confrontational, you know, and make sure you are conscious and balanced, not, you know, conflicted when you express yourself. And tell the person, you know, that you've made a decision. Okay, take a balanced approach. Excuse me, my throat. And for the balance to occur, you have to have a one-on-one conversation. It has to be Balance, like I said, objective, not the blame game. It has to be mature. And remember what brought you two together. Remember the relationship. It's not because it's gone that it's, I mean, not because it's over that you never shared something. So maybe remember that when you speak to this person, okay? Right, let's see. These two jumped. Yeah, third house, your seventh. The third house is Gemini. For you, it's the seventh. Like I said, Mercury Retrograde. This is about communication, expression. It's about facts, clarity. It's about speech, thoughts, you know. Again, it's about social media. Like I said, some of you, something might come up and you might find out something that just adds to, and just it's the last drop, you know, it's the last drop. And then you suddenly realize, oh, okay, I thought I could handle it, I just can't. It's about discussions as well. Okay, for some of you, this could be a sibling. The third house is siblings as well. But because it's your seventh house, the third house, Gemini, is siblings. But because it's your seventh house, I don't think it's siblings. I don't think it's siblings. Because it's the seventh house, and because we had the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups, I think this is definitely either love, highly, 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 very strong, or a really, like a childhood friendship, kind of, you know, or a really long friendship, a 10-year to 5-year friendship that's ending, okay? And then we have Neptunes. Yeah, you tried to believe it could work out. You tried to believe it could work out. Remember, I told you guys, Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. This is the Piscean card, and that is your fourth house. So you have a lot of fourth house energy. Like I said, Cancer, the fourth house, but for you it's 8, and then Pisces is your fourth. So, you know, the memories got in the way. Then it became a kind of self-sacrifice kind of energy. You know, you had compassion and empathy. But you were confused, and you were veiling, you know, you were lying to yourself. You were wearing rose-colored glasses. And you were believing in the initial enchantment of the relationship, and you were escaping from reality, unfortunately. All right? Unfortunately. It's time to come back to reality here. And I think something is just going to come up out of nowhere with this, you know, Pluto retrograde, this Mercury retrograde, and this total lunar eclipse in your sign. Something's just going to come up and blindside you. I mean, you expected it. I don't think you expected it because you were so in your bubble and in your hopefulness and your optimism about this relationship that you thought you nipped it in the bud and you guys had gone over the issue. But like I said, something is resurfacing and it's just gonna blow the lid off. It's the last drop. It's the last drop. Because guess what? It has to happen. It's almost like a tower moment. All right? Okay, let's get some more. My battery's almost dying. It's almost like a tower moment. But it's a tower that you knew was going to happen sooner or later. But maybe you wouldn't have thought it would happen this way. Like so, in such a tangible way, with proof, with like actual, something actually in your face like this, which makes it even more harsh and abrupt and violent, you know? Emotionally violent for you. But maybe that's just, you know, divine orchestration, because that's the tower. All right, let's get some cards. One card here from the Work Your Light for Sag. Please, Spirit, for their eclipse reading. Let's get a Work Your Light for Sag, please, Spirit. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Again, that energy of healing, the Temperance card. You both need to heal. Make peace with yourself. Don't blame yourself. Don't blame the other person. This is a time for you guys to both heal. It was toxic. And even if it wasn't, it was about to be toxic. You know, toxic doesn't have to be lying, shouting, you know, and all that. It doesn't have to be physically disturbing, you know, and out of bounds. But toxicity can be silent, which would be lying to yourself and pretending like everything is okay. Pisces, Neptune, right? When it's not. Praying the dream in your head, fantasizing when you know it's not. That's toxic, okay, as well. All right, my battery's about to die. Let me hurry up. Let's get a spell card. Advice from Spirit. What else, Spirit, for Sag? Lunar eclipse reading for Sag. What do you want to tell Sag? Spirit. Yeah, new beginnings. I told you. It's time for you to both separate. Go your own merry way. Well, it's not going to be merry in the beginning. There's a lot of healing that has to be done. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's a rupture. It's a separation. It's something breaks. Something just gives, you know. And when you hold on to something so tight and it's ripped away, you know, and it just breaks, it's painful. But you will rise. You will become this beautiful butterfly. Remember, we had the Page of Wands too. You'll be able to pick yourself up. Might not feel like it when you're in it, right? And this is a 44, so the angels are with you. It's a lot of energy of angels, like angels being, you know, it's for your highest good, I think. It's divine. It's a divine orchestration, like I said. I feel the Tower energy. Because you have the Temperance card, which is very angelic, you know. And then now you have the 44, the card, which is like new beginnings, which is kind of the Death card. It says, let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Okay. So it's a time for healing now. All right, let's get into the making magic. Let's get 2 cards from here. Let's see. I'm sure. Oh my God, you guys, you're gonna be okay. Look at this rainbow. I will show you guys. Oh wow, you're gonna be fine. I just got chills. A rainbow. Beautiful. Oh wow. Wait, let me get these cards. I'll show you the rainbow, guys. It's amazing. You're gonna be fine. That's a sign. I told you. Your angels are with you. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Let me hurry up before it goes away. Okay, let's get 2 cards here from the Making Magic. Oh, my God. So beautiful. You're going to be fine, guys. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Okay? Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or love partner. You're gonna be fine. Time to shine. Creates the energetic resonance for golden. Oops. Okay, for golden opportunity, basically. Guys, you know, this is what the promise is after this healing. This is the new beginning. This is where you are headed with that 8 of Cups. But there's gonna be a transition. There's gonna be a period of healing necessary for you to have this beautiful new beginning. And I think that's what Spirit is wanted for you, because you were just in a stuck situation and Spirit had to intervene because you're just stuck. You guys were both stuck. You needed to fly. You needed to liberate. Okay. Now let me show you this beautiful rainbow, guys. Look at this. Can I flip the camera? Can you see the rainbow, guys? Beautiful. I've never seen a rainbow so bright. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at that. You're going to be okay, Sag. You're gonna be okay. Okay? Wow. All right. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, Sag.